Jason and Karen on the Walking Dead cast.
Welcome to the Walking Dead cast, a podcast dedicated to the show, The Walking Dead.
Hey everybody, welcome to our podcast. I'm Jason.
And I'm Karen.
And this is the Walking Dead cast episode 41. We're going to squeeze a quick one in here because we have a surprise special guest, Yeun. Hey Steven, thanks for coming back on and talking to us.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having me back on.
Sure. So you guys are filming right now, right?
Yes, we are.
How's it going?
It's good. It's really good. We've been shooting for a long time, and we've been really going into the grind, and it's been awesome. And it's just kind of exciting to finally have a premiere day and have everyone see all the things that we've been working on.
Yeah, it's starting up pretty soon. Are you excited for everyone to finally get to see what you've been doing?
Yeah, I mean, we've really put a lot into the season, and we're continuing to put a lot into the rest of the season, and I think people are really going to enjoy what we've created.
Cool. Hey, I've got this little piece from when you were with us last time, and I just want to play it, and then I want to get your take on it, okay? Here we go.
We heard that when you were filming, it was like during the hottest time of the year in Atlanta.
It was ridiculous, but at the same time, it was awesome because I think it really helped us get into character. I think, to be quite honest with you, as an actor, I'd like to do it in the heat again, or in like bitter cold. And I know I'm going to regret it when that actually happens. But I think it's more along the lines of, it's so great when you don't have to act. We were all miserable.
So how do you feel about that now?
You know what? I don't take that back. It's absolutely right. The elements are part of the show, and it's part of it's its own actor, and it's great. I mean, when you don't have to scowl when someone says, "Hey, I look miserable," and you're like, "Already done." It's pretty awesome because it just adds that added effect, and
Sure.
it just helps you as an actor. So it's fantastic.
One of the things I really enjoyed in the first season, it's coming to mind right now, is it was just so miserable and intense for so long, and then when you guys finally made it to the CDC and you got to kick back and have a drink, it was such a stark contrast.
Right. It was cool. I mean, it was cool to have a break from the elements and also show a little bit of levity in that moment where it's like, oh, there's hope and there's salvation in this bleak world.
Yeah, we need little bits and pieces of that every once in a while. But
Yeah, definitely. But I have to say, as an actor as well, again, this show, the charm of it is being on location, and when you're inside and you're in an air-conditioned room, it kind of sucks the life out of you in a way. It's just like we're so used to on the show, at least I am, of having like the heat and having the jets flying overhead, so we have to stop and redo it, or there's a crow just calling into our takes and stuff like that. Like all that stuff adds to it somehow, and for us to be kind of in a still air room, it just, you have to find it a little extra more when you're in those spaces as opposed to when you're outside.
Interesting.
And do you end up having to shoot the crow?
Yeah, I bet there's like a gag reel of us just yelling profanity right now.
Steven, have you seen the premiere?
I have. They had a cast and crew screening.
And what do you think?
Awesome. I mean, it's so good. I mean, I don't ever want to toot any other horn, but but every other person's horn. But honestly, it's just, we know what happens. I mean, we know what happens because we read the script, and yet I was still on the edge of my seat, even though I know what happens. So they did a fantastic job, and people are really gonna dig it. It's a good show.
Great.
Are you going to watch the premiere with your friends and your family?
We're actually going to be weekend for Comic-Con, so I don't know where I'm going to watch it.
So you've been doing a lot of those kinds of Comic-Con and different fan interaction things since the first season, right?
Yeah, I mean, here and there. We have done some personal things, and then this one is through AMC, so we're going to be there through AMC, and most of the cast is going to be there this weekend.
How has it been to interact with the fans?
It's great. I mean, it's really awesome to have someone really dig what you're doing. I mean, it's really easy to forget that that people are going to see the show. I mean, you're here on location in a rural area, and there's not much going on. Nobody really knows what's going on, and you do work every day, and it's a grind, and you're saying lines in front of a camera, and you're doing it for all day. And then you forget that, oh yeah, people are going to watch the fruits of our labor and really enjoy it. And when someone comes up to you and says, hey man, we really loved your show, that is the greatest feeling ever.
Have you been chased around Comic-Con by crazed girls?
No, that does not happen to me. That happened to Norman or John. It's probably like, I was like dudes with huge dudes with beards wanting me to trap me in some burlap sack and throw me in the probably like it.
I hope it doesn't happen.
Good thing you're fast.
Oh yeah, there's no way that man catches me. I mean, there's no way. I'm really dodgy. I'm super dodgy.
Yeah, wily. So we just watched the first season over again for the podcast, and I was really struck by how natural the acting is, how people are almost understated a lot of time, and I really enjoy that because I think sometimes in horror movies people can be over the top, and I'm wondering if you guys all sort of made a conscious decision to do that, or did it just sort of happen?
I think, I don't know where it started per se, but, there's just a general tone of the show, and I think that was something that, Frank, he really put in there and infused into the show, and the way he wrote the first season, I mean, it just fell out of our mouths, and it was beautiful, and so we didn't have to put anything into it, we just spoke, and I think that dictated the tone of the show, and at this point now, we know what the tone is, and we're trying to stick to that, so we're just trying to be as real as possible, because nothing is more effective than playing the most harrowing situation absolutely real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So now that Frank has left, do you guys plan on, I know you guys want to really stick to, everything that he did, but is there anything that you're like, okay, well, now that Frank isn't here, maybe we should try something different? Well,
all those decisions are not on us. Those decisions are on the people above us. And I think at this point, what it is on us as a cast is to just make sure that, we show up to work and kill it the same that we've been doing every day.
When we heard that he left, of course, we were all shocked, and I heard it was hard on you guys, but it sounds like you guys are all focused and committed to making a great show now. I read that you said we have our hearts on the ground on the set on every single take. So was that like an immediate reaction, or was it, how did you deal with it?
I mean, without speaking much about what happened,
sure.
Whatever that was whatever it was. But I think, in this line of work, Hollywood can be pretty tricky sometimes, and I think the thing that you need to maintain at all times is professionalism. So why throw something away when you can still show up to work and just do your best? It sounds corny, but it's basically what we did. It's just,
of course, yeah, it makes
the situation
sense.
is pretty crappy, but we come in and we do what we can.
Well, I just want you to know that Karen and I are totally stoked for the second season, and we do this podcast, and all our listeners are really excited about it too. So we're expecting good things.
It seems,
Yeah, you guys are gonna love it.
Nice.
it seems like a lot of times in season 2, people really hit their stride. And I'm really looking forward to that. You've got your characters all established, and there's the whole backstory all taken care of, and it's gonna be great.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, think about, we only have 6 episodes. So,
Yeah.
There's so much to flesh out. There's so much to dive into and dig around in. And I think season 2 is definitely a really, really, really solid start to that.
Cool.
That's great. And you get the big romance this year with Maggie.
Yeah.
They got a girl who's not too shabby to play that part.
Yeah, she's all right. No, she's fantastic. Lauren is fantastic. She's great, and it's a joy to work with her. It's just awesome to have a character that you identify with, and then also have it be turned on its side so that you can see it from a different angle. And it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember feeling that way when I read him in the comic too. They added that extra element in, and it made his situation more interesting again.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think John said this to me. Who plays Shane? He said this to me a while back, and he said, you know what, man, like it's awesome because the show really opens up your character once you have something to live for and something to love, and it really puts another layer, and a very important layer on a character. So yeah, hopefully people really dig what's going on with going this season.
That's great.
In general, so far from what you know, how would you say that this new season compares to the first season?
That's a really good question. This is the thing. First season is its own thing. It's its own beautiful thing. Second season is definitely on the same line. But honestly, I haven't seen any of the episodes except for the first one. All I know is what we've done and what we've read. It's just going to be a ride. It's going to be a crazy ass ride.
Killer.
That's all I can really say without giving things away, I suppose.
Sure. Yeah. I kind of wish we would have seen one episode, then we could talk to you a little bit about that. But we're stoked. I just want also to thank you. I don't know if you remember, but when you were on with us before, we had you do a zombie sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then we interviewed most of the other cast members, and we always played yours for them to kind of inspire them, and they all did their zombie sounds. And here, I'll play a couple for you. Here's Chandler. Lori was like the most vicious.
That was Lori?
Yeah. And I could see her on the screen, so she had her arms out and everything.
Oh my God, that's horrendous.
And then here's Kirkman. Ready? Yeah.
He's a jovial zombie. He's a very happy zombie.
Yeah, he's like, he's not too sad about the whole thing.
He's still got all his vocal cords intact.
I got to tell you, our last podcast, we were talking about things that we're looking forward to in season 2. And one of my is top 5 list, and I think it was my number 1. And I did the answer in the form of a haiku, and my answer was Glenn, 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 Glenn.
Oh, I think the last one had an extra syllable.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you.
It's pretty creepy too, but it's okay.
It's not
Awesome.
Okay, Steven. Thanks a lot for coming on, and can't wait to see
thank
you
you.
in the season.
Thank you very much. You guys are wonderful.
All right, dude. Take care.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
It's just going to be a crazy ass ride.
Hi, I'm Rick Rubeck.
And I'm Royce Yudkoff.
Welcome to our chart-topping podcast from the Harvard Business School, Think Big, Buy Small. This series lets you in on a special way to become an entrepreneur, how to buy your own business, be your own boss, and get the financial benefits of your efforts. Entrepreneurship through acquisition involves searching for an existing, enduringly profitable, smaller business and buying it, usually from a retiring founder.
Back for a brand new season, our conversations are with guests from all backgrounds and different stages of the entrepreneurship through acquisition journey. From those considering whether this path is right for them, all the way through to those who have sold the businesses they bought as searchers and then ran as CEOs. Thousands of smaller firms are sold every year, and many people have successfully acquired an existing business that is enduringly profitable. So why not you too?
We've been helping students understand this less traveled path to personal and professional independence in our courses at the Harvard Business School for nearly 15 years. But you don't have to attend the Harvard Business School to take advantage of these opportunities. The goal of the Think Big, Buy Small podcast is to help you, our listeners, decide if entrepreneurship through acquisition is for you, and if it is, to help you take your first steps on the journey to buying your own business. Follow Think Big, Buy Small wherever you get your podcasts.
It's hard to remember now, but the internet used to be fun.
I can't believe how easy it is to surf the net. Surf's up.
On Long Shadow, Breaking the Internet, we'll trace how a tool that once fueled democracy
Opposition activists organized a march on Facebook.
became a weapon aimed at the very heart of it.
You're watching the unraveling of our democracy right now.
From Longlead and PRX, this is Long Shadow, Breaking the Internet. Subscribe now wherever you get your podcasts.